Manila, are you ready for an international competition smackdown?
All around the world, we queens come together to find who the world's next superstar is. The globe's Earth's.
It's a global. We can't say universe. No, it's a global. Yeah, planet.
Well, Queen of the Universe is a different show, so that has a different title, different pageant, girl. That's a different pageant system.
Girl, we got so many systems, girl. Continental, US of A,
Miss
America's
Universe
happening right now.
Miss America's happening, and Drag Race UK versus the world.
Girl.
Forever. Dog.
Manila.
Latrice Royale.
I'm feeling extra glamorous tonight.
Give it everything you got. Trying to make it to the top. Never ever gonna stop. Even if you get the chop, 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 chop. Girl, you got the chop.
Don't be a bitter bitch. Just make them eat it, honey. Welcome to The Chop with Latrice and Manila.
Who's on top?
And who gets the chop?
Let's chop this motherfucker up, Latrice.
Yes,
Okay.
God. Well, we are very excited to be covering UK versus the World, which premieres February 1st on BBC 3 in the UK and Wow Presents Plus in the US and the rest of the world, not including Canada. Now, if you're in Canada and you know where it's going to be airing, please send us an email so we can know and be able to give the correct information.
And if you're in Canada, like, you don't need us to tell you where to find this show. Like, you're already watching it, right?
Surely they are. Unless you got ExpressVPN, and then you don't have to worry about it.
Oh, is that a sponsor of our show? I don't know. Maybe we'll find out. Maybe at the break. So let's meet our fierce cast from around the whole world. I think it's quite amazing that we've had like Latrice, you and I started doing this podcast because we were going to be covering Canada's Drag Race, and you know, our moms, Willem and Alaska, they just didn't have time for these international things.
It's too much.
It's too much. So they're like, you girls do it. Little did we know that there were going to be 100 different shows around the world being created, and we would be busy ass bitches.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not mad.
I'm not mad either.
But yeah, it's a lot of bitches. But at least we know these creature features. So
yes, we don't have to sit. We don't even have to like learn what they look like as a boy, because we already know what they look like out of drags, right?
They look the same. They look exactly the same.
I mean, maybe some of them had the little all stars, little all stars, glow up, maybe.
A little plumping.
I'm
saying they still look, they look exactly the same in drag and out.
Oh.
Oh. Well, first up, I love this gal.
Oh my
Bag
God.
of Chips from the UK, season 1. She placed third, top 3. And this bitch is just one, like, when I tell you, a good time gal. She is so much fun. I just was on a Christmas tour with her, with the Vivian, and just like a fun time gal. Now the bitch can drink.
Oh, I find that most of the UK queens, they know how to drink, which makes me
like the sauce, honey.
I don't want to stereotype or anything, but but hey, you know what? Sometimes maybe it's just because they were on tour with us that they had to drink so heavily. Maybe they're just like, oh, I'll just have a glass every, on special occasions.
Baby. These, you know how they do it in the UK. They go hard and long.
Oh my God. Before the pandemic, I was on tour with Baga, and she was dedicated to making the most out of riding the Drag Race wave. And she's been, we were doing a tour, and then like after the tour was over, like she would like run over to the other club and host a party and like have fun with all the fans that went to the after party. Like she slayed it, and then she was up with us for the next show. Like she would do double duty. She's doing TV appearances everywhere.
Yeah.
She's
That bitch is a workhorse.
She loves what she does, and she is so funny, and I'm so excited, and she's so deserving to be, back here.
Yeah, and she looks great. Like, this is a whole new bagger right here. Like, we didn't get none of this on season 1 of her season.
No. Because she's wearing this, like, gold, like, disco gladiator look, which
gladiator, yeah. Like,
I love.
I'm here for it, bitch.
She looks like she was knighted by the
covers.
queen. Yeah, it's really cool. It's like this like gold lame, gold fabric, sparkly. It's structured so it kind of looks like armor. It looks like she's ready to fight.
She's ready for battle.
Mm-hmm.
Ready for battle.
All right, so our other UK contestant is Blue Hydrangea, also from season 1 of the UK. And she was like 5th place on her season.
Yeah. She was young back then, and now she has grown, honey. She's a woman, honey.
Blue Hydrangea has always been impressive with her makeup skills. She is, I follow her on Instagram, and she's always throwing looks together. You know what I mean? Like she's always got like a very recognizable face, but she's always doing different things with her makeup.
Yes, always. And she loves color, and I love that she loves color, and she plays, and it's so refreshing, and she's such an artist. And she looks sickening in this promo with her spiked ball.
Oh, her mace?
Is that what that's called, a mace?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so she's also in a gladiator vibe. I'm guessing the theme is like come to war, warrior style.
Yeah.
Hers is cool because it mixes like a coppery gold with silver, and so it's like mixings of metallics, and she's got spikes, and she's got shoulder pads, and she's got peplums, and she's got shredder, like those shredder swords that come out of his wrists.
Like,
girl,
everything. Shoulders. Yeah.
And then she brought a weapon too. She brought a mace.
Like she could kick you or hit you or just bump into you with her shoulder and you could be sliced up. But
Slade, honey.
She brought some extra artillery for your ass.
Girl,
so.
she went to like the Game of Thrones costume department and just raided their costumes.
Y'all. Then we have Cheryl Hole, also from UK season 1. She was 4th place. So we got 3rd, 4th, and 5th.
That's great.
Yeah, that's great. And I love Cheryl too. She's a good time gal. I've toured with her. And she's just a joy. She looks good too.
Yeah, she's really funny. Remember we had her on the podcast and she had me cracking up the whole time. I mean, and I like her because she's also one of those like really competitive queens because like I feel like sometimes people don't view her as a threat, but she really is, and she really brings a lot to the table. She's wearing this, I would say like this fuchsia, hot pink, Wonder Woman style gladiator outfit. She's got the structured, sculptural like breastplate. She's got the little gladiator skirt. My favorite thing is that she's got a little Captain America shield. I don't know. She's from the UK, but I guess
it's a star.
Sure. My favorite thing about her outfit, not just her beautiful face, is the fact she's wearing knee pads because she might have to get down on her knees and beg or blow. Yes, bitch. She better bring them knee pads.
Bring them, honey. She's ready. She's ready for work, for service.
You know what though? Like a lot of the UK queens like to like do that trick where they don't do the death drop or they don't do the jump split. They will
slide on their knees.
They will slide on their knees and fuck their knees up. So
yeah,
Cheryl Hole knows what she's doing.
That. Yeah. Then we have Jacquet from Holland.
Ooh.
Drag Race Holland, season 1. She was first runner-up. She was 2nd place, and When I tell you a front runner from the beginning, like her drag was impeccable
Yeah.
during her season. She brought the
Mhm.
looks, honey. Janie, she's definitely one to watch out for because we saw what she can do.
You know, like, I remember watching Holland, and I mean, the front runner was always Envy Peru because she's just so amazing. But Janie Jacquet made it difficult because there were times when she was just right there, head to head with Envy. Like, from a lot of the challenges, and bitch, that was season 1. You know, now she's coming back to essentially what is like an international all-stars, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, she doesn't have to wait for there to be 2 or 3 more seasons of Holland's Drag Race. She can just go straight back into the competition.
Yeah. Which is great.
Girl, oh, bitch, she looks so good.
Look at her. She's ready for it, honey. She's built for this.
She's got a cape. She's got these ram horns.
Horns, bitch.
She's got ram horns everywhere. She's horny, bitch. She's got a ram.
A horny bitch.
Yes. I like her. I like her breastplate or her like entire bodice.
Her
it's
armor.
just like it's like sculpted to look like a nude body, which I think is really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
And it actually looks like it was sculpted for her body as opposed to like what. You know, you see like the girl, like, I found a mannequin, I cut it up, and I tied it in front of my body, but like I got a big old man chest and a man back. So it just looks like a little tiny Barbie doll I strapped to my front. This looks sickening. This looks sickening.
This is right. This is correct.
Hers looks so good. It looks made to her, and she looks fantastic. The glow up is
real.
Girl, you'll be excited because as I am, because from Canada's Drag Race season 1, the 4th place contestant, we have one of our favorites, Jimbo.
Yay,
she's back.
Jimbo! Yay! I'm so excited. She's gonna add so much color and spice and to this season. So we really started getting a real good taste of her towards the end of season 1 of Canada. And so like, I know that she has been working and she's ready for this. She got a new boob job and
she's got those giant boobs.
Huge. They're
Girl,
ginormous.
do you think she just has one pair or do you think she has like multiple pairs?
Oh no, she has multiple. She has so many titty bibs. She might have the record for the most titty bibs. Like, for real.
And she probably has them in all different sizes for all different
sizes. Yeah, she's ready to go.
I'm really excited because, I feel like her personality is so unique that on season 1 of Canada's Drag Race, I feel like, especially with the judges, they just didn't quite understand how much of a star she is because, you know, they came in with these certain expectations of what drag is, and she goes and just blows everyone out of the water in such a unique and carefree way. So I'm excited to see her back, and I'm excited to see RuPaul's reaction to Jimbo.
Oh, absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Now, she looks like she is a warrior, but she's from outer fucking space. She's like, this is international competition. No, this is I'm from Venus. I'm from big titted Venus. She's purple like a motherfucking Teletubby.
She's Barbarella down. Like, she's Boobarella.
Boobarella, yes.
Yes, honey.
She's serving a purple, violet, shades of purple and black, this look, and she looks like a video game character.
Yeah, she does.
Right? Because, like, you know, when they make Tomb Raider, when they made her boobs, like, disproportionately large. Yeah.
Yeah. Which is perfect for what the assignment is. Now, this next girl has been on season 2.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she placed 3rd. All Stars 1, where she placed 3rd. And All Stars 5, where she placed, like, 3rd.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And now she's back.
No. She was also a professor on RuPaul's Drag U, that spinoff.
Drag U. Oh yeah, don't forget about Drag U.
And she also was on Queen of the Universe.
Universe.
Oh, girl.
So she has the most appearances in a Wild production
drag show
ever. And that's Juju B. She is back again.
girl. There's a meme of her where she is like, it's a Thanos, and it's
and
Jujubee's
it's the glove.
face, and she's got the gauntlet, but instead of the
Yes.
Infinity Stones, she has all the logos of the different franchises.
Shows, yeah. Accurate. So I'm excited to see Juju, I guess, again. I love her so much, so I don't get enough of her. But
Yeah, she's got one of the best personalities, and she's really good at being funny and being glamorous, and I guess
Yeah.
RuPaul just loves her, so she just
loves
keeps her
some
around.
Jujubee.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, keeping her around. I love it.
What do you think of her warrior look?
I mean, it's pretty. It's very simplistic. Like, compared to these other girls. Come on now. These girls are coming. This is not going, this ain't going to cut it.
You don't think so? Okay, I think she looks fantastic. I
She
think
looks wonderful.
Her
but
waist
it's
is snatched. She's wearing this, it's almost kind of like, remember Xena the Warrior Princess?
Simple. I do.
Yeah, not her, but the blonde lesbian girl that used to follow her around. She had like this. She would wear this like leather brown looking outfit.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
This is it.
this is that.
That's
That is that.
What's that girl? What's that girl from Xena?
I forget it. Her little apprentice girl. Yeah, I
Her
know
little
what you're talking
lesbian
about.
friend. Yes.
Yeah, but still, she looks great. But in the scope and scale of what I'm looking at, this is landing very simple.
It is very clean. It is very put together and very polished. It just doesn't have that one extra piece, like that headdress or that,
Or more feathers, or
or a boot that matches.
that part.
I'm looking at the picture of her season 2 promo look, and it looks like she's
It looks
wearing
like
the
the
same
same
boot. But I'm not mad at that because I have costumes and jewelry and shoes from my season, so like I don't throw anything away. And if I can repurpose it, girl, I will.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's what's up.
You got the chop, you got the chop, you got the chop, you got the chop, you got the chop. Girl, you got the chop.
This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp Online Therapy.
We talk about BetterHelp a lot on this show, and this month we're discussing some of the stigmas around mental health. I know that, like, with the last few years, mental health has kind of, like, gotten to, like, everyone's forefront of their minds. Like, it is just as important to be taking care of your brain and your mental capacities and whatever as your body and the rest of your health.
Absolutely 100%.
But how do you do that?
Yeah.
How do you take care of your mental health? Is it like you have to do like squats? And we've been taught that mental health shouldn't be part of normal life, because like we're always like, oh no, that's like a bad thing. But that's wrong too. We take care of our bodies at the gym. We go to the doctor. We eat healthy. We care about our nutrition. So we should be focusing our minds just as much.
BetterHelp is customized online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with their therapist, so that you don't even have to see anyone if you don't want to look at them on camera if you don't feel like it.
And it's much more affordable than an in-person therapy, and you can be matched with a therapist within under 48 hours.
Give it a try and see why over 2 million people have used BetterHelp Online Therapy.
This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp, and for the CHOP listeners, you can get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/thechop.
That's betterhelp.com/thechop for 10% off your first month.
Start taking care of you today. You ever look up something online and not want anyone else to know? You know what I don't like is like when sometimes I'll find like just like an intriguing ad that comes up on my Facebook or something like that, or like, in my emails or something like that. I'm like, oh, what is this? Let me just check it out. And I just wish that like I could click an ad and not that be like the introduction to like, oh, an invitation to send me this ad every day. Like, you know what I mean?
I know most of you are probably thinking, why don't I just use incognito mode? Well, let me tell you something. Yeah, incognito mode does not hide your activity.
Oh, see, it doesn't matter what mode you use or how many times you clear your browsing history. Your internet service provider will still see every single website you've ever visited. Oh, she's stalking you.
That's why, even at home, I never go online without using ExpressVPN.
Oh, ExpressVPN is an app that reroutes your internet connection through their secure servers so your ISP can't see the sites you visit.
ExpressVPN also keeps all of your information secure by encrypting 100% of your data with the most powerful encryption available.
ExpressVPN is available on all your devices, phones, computers, even your smart TV, so there's no excuses for you not to be using it.
So protect your online activity today with the VPN rated #1 by Business Insider.
Visit expressvpn.com/thechop and you can get an extra 3 months free.
That's EXPRESS VPN.com/thechop.
expressvpn.com/thechop to learn more.
Up next from Canada season 1, we have Lemon, who plays 5th in her season. She's so pretty, and she has the legs to die for. Look at these yams, honey. I love a good yam.
Oh yeah, she's really, really beautiful, and she's really, really good at her job. I thought she was really, really good on her first season of Canada's Drag Race. She was a front runner in my eyes from the beginning, so I'm really excited to see what she's gonna bring now, especially with the looks. I'm hoping that she comes with some good looks. I know she's really funny. I loved her in her confessionals.
Yeah, she's funny.
What is she wearing, Latrice?
But it's just like, it's very like a Roman toga goddess. Like, she's giving me, Wonder Woman's mama from Paradise Island.
Yeah, what is this material
One
made
of
out
Amazon.
of? What is this?
It looks like liquid. It looks like liquid lame, but let me see if I can zoom in. Oh no, that's sequin, girl.
Is it? It looks
that's-
really. It looks expensive. Like, it looks like it's made out of metal, but it also looks like it could be.
It's
like,
mesh. It's that mesh.
Oh, that gold.
It's gold mesh.
Oh, that shit's expensive, and that shit is
That's
heavy.
expensive. Yep. Yep. Now I zoomed in, honey. Now I zoomed in. That's that mesh, honey. Yes, get into it.
Oh, girl,
Yeah.
that's
for her.
that is like one 50-pound suitcase right there in that first look.
Well, yeah,
alone.
that's the stuff. Yeah, you gotta. It's all couture because you have to hand sew, and that's not going through a machine. Not easily. No, man.
Yeah. And then of course she has her signature yellow hair because she is
Yep.
Lemon.
pony.
And she's got this like fierce, like super long Beyonce braid, which is actually really pretty.
Yeah.
You know,
She
I
looks
love
great.
it. God,
Come
she
on,
looks
Lemon.
good. Lemon. Oh my God. Duh. I love it.
You sound like that guy from Queer Eye. What's his name?
The gay one?
The Jesus looking one.
Oh, yeah. I
But
forget.
him.
He's got initials,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Jonathan Van Ness.
Van Ness. What is his name, Joseph?
Jonathan.
Jonathan Van Ness.
Jonathan Van Ness. Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, cute. Okay. Now we have Monique Hart, but she's now going as Mo Hart, which I kind of love calling her Mo.
Mo.
And Mo
Yeah.
Mo Hart, like Mo Hart, like you got to have Mo Hart, more soul.
I like it. Come on,
Um,
Mo.
I live. Okay, so she was on season 10 and she was 8th place. And All Stars 4, she was 3rd.
Third.
Mm-hmm. And she comes out looking like Nefertiti. Nefertiti's angel.
Yeah. Bitch, this is fabulous. She looks good. Come on, Mo. And those
This-
are feathers, baby. In case you didn't know, those are feathers.
Gold covered feathers.
Baby. She looks so
Yes.
good. These boots are stunning.
Yeah, the boots look like they were like custom made to match the bodice, which is this really cool metallic but also iridescent like rose gold. I don't know. This thing looks amazing. It's
Yeah.
got so much detail. It's got all these scales on it, and then then her Nefertiti headdress is so cool.
And the scepter is done too, bitch. I don't know who did it. It looked like maybe Fierce Jules did it, but like, I don't know if she did it herself. But it's fierce.
I like Mo Hart because she does do a lot of her own drag. Like she will make it herself. So I wouldn't be surprised if she like made any.
She made
it.
Mm-hmm.
If I wouldn't be surprised if she made some of these pieces that are on. You know, she's also really good at styling and putting things together. So, I love this. I love that the fact that she like brought it like to a different kind of place as opposed to like your standard gladiator.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's so good. I love I love Egyptian references. So it's I think it's so pretty and cool.
Come on, Mo.
Girl.
Now we have she wasn't a contestant from her franchise. She was actually one of the co-hosts.
Wait, how did that work?
The co-host Pangina Heels. Pangina?
Yeah, Pangina.
Pangina.
Okay, Pangina. She wasn't a contestant, but she's on the All Stars?
No, I don't know. I think she's like one of like the best parts about Thailand's Drag Race for me. And I haven't even seen all the episodes. So it's like I just know that she comes with fierce looks. She's a really amazing personality. She's got all of this stuff, but I don't know why she's here. She was the host. So it would be like if like Fred Van Leer or
right all of a sudden is in like
or the Supreme what or
right
or Brooklyn Heights.
It seems a little weird, but okay, I'm here for it. Like, all right, let's see.
But I think it's great though. It's a really great opportunity for her because they stopped making new seasons of Drag Race Thailand.
I know.
Well, here's the real tea. Like she's at a kind of a disadvantage, I believe, because she never actually competed like all the rest of the girls.
Right.
She only sat there and watched. So she might have had a front seat to the show, but she
didn't experience it.
This is her going through the whole thing for the first time. So I believe this is a disadvantage for her.
Well, maybe she's gonna show us how it's done, baby. You never know.
They also have, they just announced recently they are going to come back with the season 3 of Thailand. So maybe this is a tie-in to make more people watch Thailand.
Oh, could be like a little segue, little teaser. Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Mm-hmm. You know, like they're like, oh well, like making Brooklyn Heights for the. At least you can like know who she is. So when she comes,
correct, a recognizable.
Yeah, for the global audience.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Know? Yeah, I think it's great. I mean, I think she has some amazing. I follow her on Instagram, and she is so amazing with the looks. So I'm really, really excited about what she's going to bring, with looks wise.
She's probably going to turn it then. Yeah.
What do you think of her? What do you think of her look? It's kind of like it's a silver armored look. It looks really beautiful. It looks like Terry Mugler, but it's got this chainmail hood, which I think looks sickening. It reminds me of you remember Indiana Jones in The Last Crusade when he gets to the tunnel and that old man is like standing there and he's like, "You got to pick the right chalice." This is the vibe it's giving me.
She's fierce, though. She's fierce.
I'm really excited. I really love this look. I think this is
me too.
So sexy. Yes.
Well, yeah.
Well, those are our queens.
Those are our queens.
You got the chop. 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 Girl, you got the chop.
We're back. We are back. Now, remember, we love your emails, so make sure you send us emails at latriceandmanila@gmail.com.
Yes. Our operators are standing by. Okay, Latrice, it's time for our tops and our chops. Each week, we're going to highlight our tops and our chops of the week. Now, Latrice and I were both on All Stars 1, which means at the time was a brand new franchise and, of course, had some kinks to be worked out. So our tops and our chops this week are our favorite and our least favorite moments of being on the first season of a spin-off show. Okay?
Oh, okay. Well,
The first season. So we didn't really know what the fuck to expect.
no, we didn't know what the fuck to expect. We got it, though.
Yeah. So just some context is like they had played 4 seasons of Drag Race already. They heard Latrice.
Drag You.
Yes,
Yeah.
Latrice and I were on the second season of Drag You.
Yeah.
Which was a spin-off, which I think was the first spin-off, but we weren't on the first season, so I guess that doesn't count. We had kind of expectations. So when they asked us to be on All Stars, we were like, oh, this is fun. Now, it had always been kind of rumored, right, that there was going to be an All Stars. Right. And so I felt like it was an honor. So my top is going to be the fact that I was like, oh, you liked me enough to ask me back? Like, that was an honor.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
I made good enough TV so that you want me to make more good TV? Oh, okay. All right. Right?
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. I felt the same way, but it was also very stressful. But because I came right off of I had just got done.
Oh, that's right.
I just got done, girl. So like everything was still fresh. And I had just started touring, and they were like, you gonna do this? So, of course, yeah, I was completely honored and excited because we had did Drag You.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, oh my God, they're trying to keep me on TV like that.
They love us so much.
They like us like that. And so yeah, I was excited. It did feel like an honor and a privilege, like you were one of the chosen children back then.
Now, mind you, like we had already filmed Drag You, so we kind of had a vibe and a feeling of like who are the queens, who are the batch of queens that that Drag Race and World of Wonder trusted to be able to create content, like good drag content for, you know? But Drag You, we weren't contestants. We were actually part of like the professors. Yeah. So it was actually a very different, but we kind of had the idea of like, because there were a lot of girls that went through the halls of Drag You.
Yeah.
So to be asked to be on the first season of All Stars, it was like, okay, so like, all right, so we're all like the best of the best girls, or we're here. So that, yeah, it was an honor. So is that your top?
Yeah,
the fact
that's my
that
top.
Just being considered to be
is like an Academy Award nod, you know.
That's a good way of putting it. Yeah. For your consideration was before, like, and then to be on the show, it's like, okay, thank you for the nomination. I will for always have All Star, or like on my
for real.
Like you know, like you're like an actor, like and Golden Globe nominee,
or 10-time Grammy nominee or whatever. It's like, it's still, bitch, you might have not won, but you've been nominated 10 times. You know, that's still something to be really proud of.
We're talking about you, Juju B. Oh my God. She's going to kill it. Watch.
Watch. Well, I hope so, because if not,
she has a lot of practice.
She has a lot. I mean? So she's at this point, this is her PhD. She's going for her doctorate of Drag Race right now.
What about your chops? What about your chops?
Girl, the buffoonery and uncertainty of what production is going to do. Like, they're making that shit up as they were going along, and we were guinea pigs, girl. Like, that's the chop of being on a first season of a spinoff. Like, you just don't know. You're at the mercy of production, and they did not get everything right. So, I'm chopping that part of it.
Yeah, because they did the whole gagger of doing it in teams.
Yes.
And that just blew everyone none of us knew how to compete as teams. The judges barely knew how to judge the teams.
Yeah.
You know, so it was finding our footing there for the most part. But luckily for you and I, like, we didn't last very long. So
no, it's okay. So
by the time we lost our footing, we were already fallen down to the bottom of this pit, girl. My chop is the fact that because it was the newest season, what had happened was they didn't have the budget, or the parent company didn't have the budget to pay for all the episodes for the season. So we kind of got a half a season.
Half a season, yeah.
You know?
That's why we all got chopped so fast. Yes, exactly.
Yes, because they had 12 girls, but they only had 6 episodes. So they were like, how just eliminate 2 at a time. Well, how are we going to justify that? They both lose the lip sync every episode? Well, maybe they're like in teams. So like one person loses, they take their teammate with them. So we were like, okay, we were dropping like flies, but it was so much fun anyway. So it was an experience. And luckily, production figured out that the queens didn't like it, the judges had a hard time judging it, and the fans definitely weren't happy with it. So
were not with it. So I'm glad they got it together.
Yeah, I like the format with the with the queens voting each other off. It's more like cutthroat. It's more like Survivor. It's more like your other kind of reality competitions. And they keep adding twists and they keep evolving it, so it's...
You never know what's going to happen.
Girl, what would you do if UK versus the world was in teams?
Girl.
All right, these countries have to... We're having a drag world war. These countries have to create allies.
This is right, so like, yeah.
You gotta compete in teams.
It's only going to be 3 episodes then, because it's only 3 or 4 countries.
Yes.
Oh,
all
well,
right.
There you go. That's our Top to the Chop. Thanks so much for listening to The Chop. We have new shows every Tuesday and Thursday.
Make sure you subscribe to our show, and you can rate and review us on your podcast app.
Yep, and you can send us an email, and we might read it on the show next week. Email Latrice and Manila at gmail.com.
You can follow us at Latrice Royale and at Manila Luzon.
And we'll see you next week to find out
who gets the chop.
Forever Dog.
To listen to The Chop ad-free and 1 day early, sign up for Forever Dog Plus at foreverdogpodcast.com/plus.
The Chop is produced by Forever Dog and Moguls of Media, a.k.a. Mom.
Hosted by Latrice Royale and Manila Luzon.
Produced by Joseph Shepard.
Editing and sound design by Will Pitts.
Executive produced by Willem Belli, Alaska Thunderfuck, Brett Boehm, Joe Cilio, and Alex Ramsey.
Our theme song is The Chop by Manila Luzon and Latrice Royale.